Welcome to CES 2024. There is so much cool technology here, and specifically, there's a lot of really cool home products that are here and that I'm looking for because I'm looking to build another house. We just sold our dream home. We're building a new one. I can't wait. This is like Christmas. One of the coolest home tech products is right here in the GE booth. This is a really unique combination. This is an all-in-one washer and dryer. Now, if you're somebody that lives in Europe or a different country, this is not some new concept, but when you are in a different country and they have these all-in-one washer and dryers, they're typically really, really small, and they take 8 or 9 hours in order to go through the full cycle of washing your clothes and then drying your clothes. You can wash 12 to 15 pounds of clothes in less than 2 hours. The second thing that's unique about it, you don't need a vent for this. Say you want a laundry machine inside of your master closet. You can literally place this thing in there as long as you have the electrical to plug it into. They have this giant heat pump that is in here that pushes all of the air around, and the heat and the air stays inside of here. Another thing that makes it so efficient is the way that the clothes turn while they're drying. It helps it dry faster than what a normal dryer does. So this is 50% more efficient overall than your regular dryer. I didn't think I'd get this excited about a laundry machine, but the GE one and done washer and dryer, I kind of want this. The next product that is a very cool home tech is for somebody that has a swimming pool. This guy can go all around the pool, climb up walls. Look at that. Look at the treads. Look at the power as it's climbing up and sucking onto this. Big old treads, and then that cleans the side. And look at this. It has won very many awards. What we did with our last pool was have a self-cleaner with different jets that popped up in different places and ran, and it did a pretty good job at cleaning, but I'll be honest, it used a ton of electricity. It ended up being really expensive for me to clean my pool every day, and we still had to have a pool cleaner come. With this, you just take it, throw it in there maybe every couple of days, let it do its thing, and it will clean it up. And then once it's done, it comes up to the top, you can go put it back on the charging base, cleans itself out, and charges itself back up so you can take it and put it back in. This is one of the coolest tech products at CES 2024 for your home. One of the coolest displays at CES is this wall right here. And you might be asking, what even is this wall of dancing little spinny things? Well, this is the Roborock booth. They have a new robotic vacuum. It is the S8 Max V Ultra, and it has a unique design because you see the robotic vacuums, they're typically circular, and they move around the house and they clean everything. But your house is not circular. Your walls are not curved perfectly for a robotic vacuum to go through there. So this is the solution that they came up with, which is kind of genius. This is a flexible arm that is on the robotic vacuum, and so once it detects a corner and it can't get to that corner because it's circular, this flexible arm will reach out, and then these brushes will spin. You only have one on the vacuum, you don't have all these. This is just for display because it's super cool. But this will spin and collect all the dirt that's in the corner and then push it into the vacuum and suck up the dirt. So your house should be cleaner than most robotic vacuums because you've got the flexible arm on the corner. There are so many features, and there's even a feature inside of this vacuum that Tesla doesn't even have in their cars. I'm serious. This right here, this is LiDAR. Your vacuum has LiDAR. And so what LiDAR does is it's able to sense different objects in the house or around the area so that it navigates properly, doesn't run over things that shouldn't. This also has video cameras and picture cameras right here on the front. So these two work together. And it also has reactive AI built into this. So there's AI in the vacuum, and it knows with a certain level of certainty what that object is, and it'll tell you. They have over 80 objects that they kind of identify that are pre-programmed, but the AI will tell you, we think that it's this that's in the way, and that's why we didn't vacuum over the spot. Kind of an interesting feature to have in a robot vacuum. This also is a mop. It does have a mop feature right here. This is not a spinning mop that spins all around and scrubs the floor that way. Underneath here, these vibrate at a really high rate that then also move this, and it cleans the floor as it goes along. There's clean water that's put inside of this basin right here that feeds down into the vacuum every time before it goes out, the perfect amount, and then as it's cleaning the floor, it disperses that in there. For $1,800 plus a 5-year warranty, it seems like a pretty good deal to me, honestly. If you're building a house and you are a planner and you want to do something actually really smart, this is the same vacuum right here, but this is a different base station. If you can set up water running to a specific spot where you know the vacuum is going to be, and also a drainage, then you don't have to have those bins on top where you go and you fill it up and then you drain it, which isn't too big of a hassle, but still, how awesome to have that part of it even more automatic. And we are building a house. I don't know if I've told you guys that yet, but we are building a house, and so I'm looking for the cool tech. And if we can be a good enough planner, I'm gonna try to find a spot so we have drainage for a robotic vacuum. I love that idea. No stepping. I'm breaking all the rules today. Robotic vacuums are getting smarter and better every single year. If you think you know what a robotic vacuum was a few years ago, you don't know what it's like compared to the latest and greatest, and I think it's worth giving a try, and that's why I'm including it as one of the best tech of CES 2024. And also, thank you to Roborock for sponsoring this video. I hope that looked cool, because that was really awkward, and there's lots of people looking at me. Look at all the people. They're everywhere. And I'm just standing in a room with robots surrounding me. Whew. I tried not to blink, but I didn't do a very good job. I hope that was cool. This is a massage chair place. There are so many massage chairs here at CES every single year. So we're at this booth and Stevie Wonder's here. There he is, Stevie Wonder. How about massager spa type thing inside of your home? Well, this is a company by Sarah. They have one of the most advanced massaging chairs that you can get. This is called the Master Prime. I'm gonna try it out and give you my opinion. I'm not a big fan of massages, but my wife loves it. All my friends love massages, and she wants one inside of our house. It is so comfortable, and I'm like in this little cocoon. You can hear my voice kind of echoing. It's just really nice. This one is like a bed that you can lay down, and it analyzes your spine and helps straighten things out apparently. And then you've got this one right here that's a little pod. I don't like the way this one looks. I don't see any massage chairs that look like this one. Look, I've seen a lot of massage chairs over the last 8 years at CES. These ones are my favorite. Do you ever get tired of the amount of dust that people bring into your house with your shoes? Well, what if there was a solution to that? I may have found it by this company out of Japan. They have a metal mat that you can put in an entryway, and it sucks up all the dust and dirt in a few easy steps. Great thing for your home. First, sensor detection. Lasers. Look and see that there's somebody there. It turns it on. You step on this metal plate, there's springs underneath these balls. The balls go down and suction comes out. Dust. Step on it. No dust in that section. Let's be real, it's probably not the most functional thing. I'd probably rather just have like a vacuum in the house that would clean up the dust, but cool idea maybe for a commercial use in a big building somewhere where you have a lot of people going in and out, but I like the innovation. Sometimes you see things at CES that may never actually come out to the market, like this dust-sucking foot metal pad with spring-loaded balls. Okay, this is cool. My daughter has all the Taylor Swift vinyl records that she comes out with them today, and a lot of people don't use that technology anymore. Well, this company called Fuse is going to help change that perception, where your really cool vinyl album can not just be something that you put on the record player and play and nobody really sees it, but you can make it art, where it is upright and you actually see the art and the graphics that's on there. It makes it a little tricky because of the physics of this. This has a spring-loaded counterweight that is inside of it. So now this will apply the perfect amount of pressure on here so that it's vertical and it plays the music properly. The second thing, this is not totally straight up. This is at an 85-degree angle, and then there's a little magnetic stopper on here, a clamp that puts it on there so that it is weighted properly and it doesn't put undue pressure where the needle goes on the record, and everything works perfectly. Very cool tech, awesome product. I don't even know, they're probably already sold out because it's such a cool product. And after watching this, you probably are like me and you want it. I'm gonna buy one before I publish this video just so I have one. I legit thought that this was like a video playing with like some dude that's just like, I don't know, pre-recorded. No, there's a guy that's here that has a perfect voice for this thing, and he's just talking all day. He's not a robot either. You're doing a good job.
And assigns value to each vertebra.
If you know anything about me, you know I love ice cream. I'm always finding ice cream. This is an ice cream robot, apparently, and I'm gonna test it out for the first time. It should be able to make my ice cream of my choice in 40 seconds. Step 1, choose your flavor. Step 2, free chocolate. It's free, right? Ooh, free M&Ms. Yes, I like the pricing. I'm gonna do cash. Yeah, we'll do cash. He did cash for me. Here we go. Ice cream robot. There's the cup. Don't know which order it's gonna go into. Oh, there's the actual robot. He's pushing it from one side to the other. Okay, what's happening now? There it goes. Ice cream's coming out. Yes. Okay. some free chocolate and free M&Ms. Oh, it's spinning. There's the M&Ms. Oh, that looks good. Vanilla, free chocolate, free M&Ms right there.
Check the spoon on the bottom. Spoon on the bottom.
Spoon on the bottom. Check this out. Oh, I'm growing. There are two TVs that are interesting here at CES. The transparent micro LED TV, and now that I'm here in person seeing it, I've seen some stuff on social media about it. They're able to make it look like you have things way in the back and then things on the front also. So like you're watching a sporting event, you could actually have it look like the field is out that way and then you've got the stats popping up. It's almost like virtual reality, but it's not virtual reality. This is the all-new OLED T. T meaning transparent. I don't know if you need it. I probably need to test it out and really see for myself. My immediate impression says I'm good with the regular TV, but maybe I'll check it out and my mind will be changed. When I was a kid in elementary school, I wanted to be a weatherman. That was my goal in life. They asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And people are like, professional football player. And I was like, weatherman. It's Friday at CES and we're seeing a low overhang of clouds with a potential for rain coming in, I'd say around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're in this part of the North Pacific Ocean, you can expect some thunder showers coming in the early afternoon. I think this is a booth that's promoting like the tech that they use for weather to track the weather, but I would love it. Right now it's Friday on the last day of CES and it closes in a couple of hours. I swear I'm the only other YouTuber that is still here on the floor looking at cool stuff. And I also have the best overall tech of CES and there is some home stuff inside of that video. So if you liked what you saw here, you're gonna like that also. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, what did you like and what did you think is a little maybe too weird? And you better not say anything about that weather map. That is the coolest thing ever, except for Roborock, because they sponsor this video. Thank you, Roborock, you're the best.